What's up again? First off, I just want to say congratulations for taking this step on leaving whatever gaming that you were doing, whether that was online gaming, whether that was system gaming, mobile gaming, easily get sucked into like Candy Crush or whatnot, or if it was, multiplayer gaming. Congratulations for taking that step on leaving that. Now you're probably going to have this thought come up, and that thought is, what now? What do I do? I'm bored. I don't have anything else to do. That is honestly a lie because there's so much out there that we can do. It's the mind has gotten so used to being in front of that screen, being in front of just being distracted with gaming, being so zoned in. And it's really easy to fall back into that trap because that was our comfort zone, right? Now we're getting out of that comfort zone. We're putting ourselves in the world of the unknown, and that is where growth happens. That is where the best version of yourself is just waiting to be unleashed. And it's really up to you in order to do that. And I'll share a little bit of that journey with where I'm at right now. When I started off, decided to leave gaming, I had an incident where, I yelled at my father, and I personally was not proud of it because he basically called me out. He was being honest with me, and I did not want to hear that honesty. So I lashed out, and because of what I've said and the way that I reacted, I honestly did not feel good. And so I knew that I personally needed to change, and sad to say, he was right. He was right. No, I really wasn't doing whatever it is that I needed to do to just really step up and just be the better version of myself and just really just start owning life. So, in the journey of doing a 90-day detox, it was a struggle because it was a really good hard look at, where are we currently, how much time are we spending, on in front of the computer, in front of the like with our phone, gaming and whatnot. Like, what is it that why do we want to change? And so I actually ended up breaking the detox about 42 days in, which for the first time that was actually pretty decent. It was almost halfway there, almost. But I gamed for 2 weeks, and then I was like, hold on, we need to focus again because we decided to leave this for a reason. So going back for the second time, about 81 days, of course, I broke again. 1 week, fully committed for the third time, finally went through it. And of course, later down the road, I ended up gaming again. But luckily, it was only for a day or for 2 days, and then giving it up, and just really focusing on like, okay, I need to find something to do in order to not get drawn back to this because we can't keep doing this cycle. So one tip that I can share with you is that really search and really dive yourself into whatever activities, whatever hobbies that give you that same reward system. With a hobby that I read in a book, I believe it was Power of Habit that was recommended when I went through the detox program. Power of Habit, basically, they have there's three three steps in how a habit is formed. You have the trigger, and then you have the action or the hobby that you take, and then for the final one, you have the reward. You cannot change the trigger, you cannot change the reward, but you can change the hobby. So in this example, right, you get so stressed out, you get so like anxious, you're like, oh, you're so mad that you decide, I need to go for a cigarette, I need to smoke. That's your trigger. Trigger is anger, anxiousness, stress, overstress. So your action item is to go and have a smoke. But the reward is that you feel more calm, you're a little bit more level headed. But here's the thing, with that habit, it's causing damage over the course of time, internally. So to get rid of that. What is a habit that you can change to give you that same calm feeling? In this case, you get angry, you get anxious, you get like, "Urgh," right? Like you're Hulk mad. That action item, go for a walk. Go for a walk, look at the trees, look at the way that they're moving, pay attention to the colors of the trees, to the leaves if there are leaves on there, or pay attention to the branches, pay attention to, like, really be present and listen to the sounds that you hear around you, the birds chirping, hear the whistling of the wind. And the reward over the course of time, of course, because nothing happens overnight, you feel more calm. Now you can go back, right? So that's one tip that I can share with you if you are currently struggling with that, is find an activity that you can replace to get, if you feel that trigger, and you get that same reward. All right? Lastly, I finally decided to launch a website. So now I do have a coaching practice open, and this is open for those who are seeking to become a better version of themselves. If you personally are struggling with gaming and you're deciding, you know what, I know I can do better. I know I have some, I have a lot more in me to give to the world, that you need that you need that person by your corner to really help you. Let's have a conversation and see how we can work together. The link will be below. Enrollment is now open. I'm accepting a maximum of 10 people individually. Group coaching, I'm going to be accepting only four people per group. So I'm only doing a maximum of 2 groups at a time. And if this is something that you personally would like more information, hey, like I said, let's have a chat. The information will be below. Comment below. Let's talk. Let's get yourself set up on a Zoom call, and let's get you on the path of leveling your personal life up to become the best version of yourself. All right? Peace.